Okay, so I'd say this morning I'm gonna get about 1 hour before that stuff starts coming. Oh, just about 2 hours worth of steady rain. It's been every single morning this whole week. We've had thunderstorms, thunderstorms, thunderstorms. All right, we're gonna start working this jetty wall right now. Flounder, redfish, whatever bites is the target. We got a couple different options here. Let's see what we can do. I feel like I should go with chartreuse. For the reason chartreuse isn't a color too many anglers use here, that I see too often for the most part. I broke my ram ball mount where I put my camera today, so I'm gonna start with chartreuse. A lot of boat wakes already. Oh, might be a flounder. Oh yeah, in the money, we in the money, money flounder. He was kind of deep, 25 feet down. See, I prefer those deeper flounder for this reason. They haven't been demolished. That's a solid one. It's better than what we caught last week. Yeah, 22 inches, that's not bad. This is more of a quality than quantity kind of spot, if you ask me. So I'll take it. All right, we're gonna bleed them out and get them on ice there. And that's an Albie Smasher in chartreuse. Hit it up with some Procure. So here I'm just free drifting. I'm using this Minn Kota a little bit when I need it. So I can kind of adjust my drift. Let's try a gulp shrimp, something like that. Take that off. All right, here we go again. This is the flounder grind right here, man. It's not easy fishing. Something decent there. Look at that redfish. Gulp shrimp, huh? Redfish. That's cool. Yeah, not a bad one. No, I'm good. Thanks, bud. No, I'm good. It's just a slot. Thanks. So here's the thing about that jetty. It's a quality spot, not really a quantity spot. That is a lot of these inlets they're for big fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, you know, something like that. Not really limit spots. I mean, sure you can sometimes, but like, how should I say it? There's only so many good areas in those environments to hold fish that they can really, you know, set up on as well. 1 slot redfish, yeah, that's how it's been, man. It just hasn't been like hot. These docks, see, the problem with the docks is the boat traffic. The docks can be okay. It's tough, you know. Ocean flounder fishing is really where it's at in the summer, right? You have opportunity, and of course you do real well with live bait a lot of the time. But we'll hit a couple spots real quick. We got about another hour before we're gonna pack it in. Got some light rain, which is good. Keep the pleasure boaters away. Tough. It's been tough. That's at least a decent fish and a red, but we'll see if this is gonna do anything. Fishes. What we got there? Pinfish? Day late and $1 short, huh? Could have used that this morning. Got him. There's definitely a flounder. Nice one. Felt like a lot bigger fish than that though. Not gonna lie. Uh-oh. I think I just took a flounder from this guy's dock. Only about 17. Yeah, 17. 17 inches. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. Tried today, and I wouldn't say it didn't work out, but it didn't work out as well as it usually does. So let's get ourselves back to the car and try something different tomorrow is what I'm thinking. That's all we need here. 1, 2. Got a little fire drill going. Got ourselves, I don't know, 12.5 mullets, something like that. I think we're good for a little bit. Yeah, all right. A couple shrimp. I'll put the shrimps back. These shrimps don't get too big this time of year yet. I mean, there are some, I'm sure, but all right, I got like a dozen and then change mullet. It's cool. Deal with this later. I'm getting destroyed by gnats. We got to keep moving. Oh, that's key with gnats, man. You got to keep moving. Like putting this camera to my face to talk to you guys, not to move. We got to move. Got a couple of reds there, it looks like. There's just so much bait here. How do I get one of these things to eat? See him sneaking around over there? Little mud shark. Don't want to eat topwater. These reds are too lazy. I don't know. Topwater's not their thing. All right. Gotta make a move. Maybe I'll eat a shrimp. Oh, looks like they're coming back at me. It's a Savage Gear shrimp. Maybe they want that. A bit too smart for me, man. They want the shrimp. They love the Savage shrimp. All right, well, we figured it out. No topwater. Savage shrimp. This is not something I do much of, guys. I also just don't have that much experience. I guess you could say 2020 is the year I'm learning, as my usual things I like to do are not really as fruitful. So those fish were cruising by out of this creek, and I was throwing topwater in front of their face, trying to get one to eat. They kind of snubbed it, just cruised right by it. Yeah, topwater's, as you know, more of a, it works, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I find nothing beats something a little more natural. I love these Savage Gear shrimps, man. One of my favorite lures by far. I don't think this fish is that big. There he goes. But he ate it like I would eat a shrimp po' boy. There you go. That is the Carolina beauty right there. Redfish. There it is. That's the Carolina beauty. I gotta move that rod holder further up. I just realized what I'm doing wrong there, because I gotta climb back to get my, all right, off with the skunk. That's a slot redfish. I'm not gonna keep any reds. Honestly, if you ask me, this type of environment, I don't like to taste the reds as much. When do I keep the reds, or when do I say the redfish start tasting pretty good? In the winter time, when they're on the offshore sand and offshore wrecks and offshore bottom, they lose that muddy taste that they kind of pick up from these creeks and stuff. So that's probably like a 21 incher. So see ya, my friend. See ya. Anything else we got to cast at? We netted ourselves about I'd say about a dozen mullet, and now we're gonna throw them on some structure. Hopefully that rain doesn't really form into anything serious. It doesn't look too bad right now. All right, so I'm cruising with the autopilot and less water than I probably could get away with in the PDL, and also less water than with the Hobie Mirage drive if I was doing the half flutter. I'm going slow though. I'm just being careful because I'm at 2.3 miles an hour. I just don't want to, you know, bottom out hard, so I'm just taking it nice and slow. As soon as I get into some better water, say 1.5 feet, I can crank up the speed, but 1.1 feet, it looks like I'm getting into a little deeper water. But we're gonna get on our first spot in a second right now, so hang on. All right, I think we just got the start of the incoming here. 4 or 5 feet of water, good stuff. We're gonna fish just close to these, I guess where the seams are. The sure sign of something being hit hard, real hard, the dink flounder, is the sign you might that's the only sign you might need to say, uh-oh. Damn, it's going down. Got a couple fish here busting around. Real shallow. Looks like mostly ladyfish is my guess. These things can go. They want to go, huh? It's your Carolina, freaking huge ones, man. Kind of cool, I guess. I don't want to waste too much time on this stuff, but get a couple. I enjoy watching them chase it down more. This is kind of fun. Wow, just there he goes. It's time to do the deed. What's that you say? All right, we got ourselves this right here is a finger mullet. I don't do this much, but we're gonna do it right now. Did we get one? Oh, we did. Yes, sir. Oh. Might actually have a fish on here. Got him. All right, finally, I got one. Man, not even that big. All that work for that? Live baiting? I really prefer like 18 to 22 inches. Those little guys just don't have the fillet on them that I really care much for them. I'm not really doing this to catch the little guys either, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little more optimistic for a big one doing this. I mean, I am like trying to get a feel for this too though at the same time. I agree with that part. Oh yeah. What? What? Good drum too, man. The finger mullet success. From jetty to jetty. Nice fish. Container ship just went by. That's what that is. Whew, that was crazy. container ships go by, man. It's wild. All right, man. It's not too bad. That's the third fish of the morning. We're on one keeper flounder and 2 reds, that being a nicer red than the last couple. So also a live mullet fish. So peace, bro. Peace. Well, I ran out of mullet. I guess I could go get more. That was kind of fun. It was the first time I ever fished mullet really in a while. I've done it a couple times. I use this bait bucket. It's a Key West low drag, high flow bait bucket. It drags less than the other bait buckets, so it doesn't slow you down a whole lot, as opposed to like one of those yellow fray bills that really slow you down. So it's not bad. Patent pending, USA made, etc. All right, and now kind of just cruising around. This was kind of cool about this platform. So I'm standing up, all right, going 4 miles an hour, stable as hell, enjoying my view. If I see fish, which I usually don't, or I don't see much, I can stop and make a couple casts, kind of like this morning. You know, we had a couple shots at redfish with lantern 1, you know. When they're up shallow, I don't know what triggers their aggression for topwater more than anything. It seems like those fish were eating shrimp. And a lot of the times when I've seen reds on shrimp so far, topwater doesn't doesn't seem to do it, especially when there's not much current. I don't know, maybe I was just throwing the wrong topwater too, of course. Got him. Ladyfish, you came all the way down here? It's very unusual. Looked like a ladyfish. It was a ladyfish. Caught him that time. Ladyfish again. Big fish. Hey. Wouldn't say huge, but that's kind of cool. That would keep. It's probably the bigger than the one I caught earlier. It's probably 17 inches, somewhere around there. Inhale that white paddle tail. Woo. Didn't mean to drop you like that, buddy. That's not a bad one. I'm gonna put him back because I didn't really, even though I dropped him, I think he's got better chances of surviving in the water than he does in my cooler. Probably about 17 inches. I would love to see, gosh, it would probably be one of the coolest things ever to stick a 27-incher in this kind of environment. Jaw-dropping, I bet. You know, I mixed results. Some days I do pretty good doing this, other days not as great. We really had flounder on our brain. I think we got to get our ass into the ocean for sure. I tried to do an ocean trip for flounder this week, but it was a little too much on the boats. Never mind Kayak getting in the group. You know, the boats were fighting with each other, so, you know, I just turned around. Catch a lot of flounder up shallow too, in 1 to 2 feet of water. I've never smoked a real big one. It does happen to a lot of people though, especially if the bait's there. I'm loving this platform, man. We got our 2020 Hobie, our new 2020 Hobie. It'll be here in a day or two. Very strange. Hobie would not let me buy a warranty on that one they sent me, so they forced me to sell it. You know, I guess that's corporate politics. So with that money I used to sell the 2020, I was able to purchase a new 2020 Outback, which has a 3-year warranty on it, with hopefully no issues. The 2018s were lemons, and the 2019s cracked on the seat posts. Are the 2020s gonna have a problem? We'll find out. Oh, it's like the never-ending saga. I still gravitate to a Hobie for surf launching, you know? If I wasn't surf launching anymore, I'd be on these old towns. But I still like surf launching. I still like fishing the ocean. I just have a lot of fun doing it. So I want to have a Hobie always ready in the arsenal. This Kayak cannot surf launch. The Old Town Predator was really hard to surf launch. All right, let's hit the last spot and call it.